Hello and welcome to my 30 days of maintaining a routine. I get asked a lot about how I handle and juggle just my everyday life, and if I'm super honest, it's an everyday thing. In this time period, I'm not necessarily learning how to do like normal routines, definitely like some mundane things and like chores and just making sure that I'm handling the things that are due responsibility, but also just seeing like what routine feels best for me within the life that I want to live and be open to receiving, because that's exactly what I feel like people mean when they say to match the energy that you want to be living in. I am choosing to share this part and do this series because I think that even though right now is a great time for us to just be, one, grateful for ourselves and the things that we've accomplished and also just lived through within the last 2 years, but also just to give a reminder to slow down. We get so caught up and wanting to get to the next step and finally have all the things that we want to accomplish. And once you get to these things and you realize that part of accomplishing the things that we do is the process of getting there, which includes having a routine that you don't feel like you dread waking up to every single day, or not even having one, which is, I feel like, something that happens to a lot of us, which is me. For as long as I can remember, I just can't. Well, I'm not gonna say that I can't, because as soon as you say that you can't, you just kind of like lock in that mentality. But I was just not able to maintain and or enjoy the things that I was just doing in my daily life, which was reflectively good for me to just kind of like look at my life and say like, hey, this is just not making me happy anymore. And being honest with myself, it's okay if what you do in life or some of the things that are just in your daily routine that you don't enjoy. Because in being able to recognize the things that we just truly do not enjoy and don't resonate with who we want to become, it's easier to work those things out and replace them with things that we want to be doing and that make us feel like we're connecting with who we truly are. So a very long-winded, what am I doing to change my routine? Referring to the routine that I would do every day of just, waking up and feeling like I'm wasting my day away on my phone, just going through social media, not living the life that I live. I started with trying to just write down and be very aware of the things that I have that I need to start being more grateful for. As human beings, we have a lot of like basic necessities, and within the last year of my life, it's kind of crazy. I've kind of spoiled myself. I came from a very neglectful household where, you know, even like having my next meal, I used to like romanticize, and when I was younger, I didn't realize that it was romanticizing. It was just, you know, how I lived my life and maintained my happiness as a child. And, you know, I would take myself on ice cream dates, and I would walk myself to my kitchen and get an ice cream cone by myself when no one was around and we didn't have anything else to eat. And that's how I kind of like voided my meals and my hunger. And now, you know, virtually I don't have to worry about that. I've secured a means of stability for myself that I really am just so grateful for, and not really having to worry about when the next time I'm going to eat is, or if I have enough water to intake. Going beyond the basic needs, I am very much blessed with, you know, having excess money that I have spent on things like that cute little computer behind me, which was a huge buy for me. I've never owned a MacBook in my life. I was able to buy myself one for the first time, and the same with the iPhone that I recorded this on. Those are all things that before, younger me looked at as a luxury, and as I grew and got these things, even though, you know, to many people these are just things that we have every day and we just kind of like throw to the side, this is something that someone wants. And not that having things that other people want is important, but I'm able to do and create things that normally when I was younger I dreamed about creating. And even though I stress myself out, and I've even edited this entire video and then completely scratched it because I didn't like how it was turning out. I just refuse, I guess, to live my life moving forward being anything less than intentional. And I want to share that. I want to encourage people to appreciate their lives no matter what cards they're given. It's really hard, and I understand that there are some situations that you just feel like you can't walk away from, and or you just sit in and you're just not happy with it. But I promise the grass is always greener, and the best that you can do in this time period is just focus on what makes you happy, what you can do to make yourself the most happy, and move forward. Move forward for yourself, because you deserve it. You don't deserve to hold on to things that just hurt you and make you feel lesser than. One of the only professors that I think ever gave any shits about us gave us a quote, and it stuck with me for a while, and it's, "As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others."